Hey there, Taurus. What's up? It's your girl, Raven, and welcome to your love message. This is going to be a little quick reading, guys. I just want to see what's going on in your energy for love and give you a little bit of insight, okay? All right, so please take it how it resonates, all right? So, Taurus, what is it that is on your person's mind, or what's going on in your love life at this time? Looking at your beautiful face makes my heart melt. And look, I'm sorry if the video's inverted. I'm recording off of my phone because I'm having some technical issues with my computer and stuff. So please bear with me, okay? You always deserved so much more than what I was able to offer you. Oh, goodness, Taurus. You may have broken up with this person. You may have tried to make something work with this person. Maybe it wasn't a relationship. Maybe you wanted it to be that way. Maybe they did. I really feel like it was mutual. This is someone that when they look at you, Taurus, they see an aura. There's an aura about you, a really sweet, caring, nurturing aura. Someone sees you like the Queen of Cups, I feel like. Someone that they could depend on, like really rely on, and you're nurturing, healing, compassionate, and also very intuitive and very soft nature. You may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying, Taurus, someone has a great deal of emotions when it comes to you. And this is someone who is in regret in their emotions. I'm kind of feeling the energy of like Knight of Cups in reverse or something. Like someone feels like that they mistreated you. They're very disappointed in themselves. They feel like you're disappointed in them. This is someone who feels like you always deserve so much more that they could give you. They felt like that when they met you, they were not properly equipped or prepared to maintain the sort of relationship or connection you had with them. This is what I'm feeling here. Let me get more into this person's emotions, and then I want to see like what's coming up or what's to come for you. Okay, we got the protection card here, which could talk about how you may be very protected. In a lot of ways, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You may already have your guard up. You may have separated with this person. This person may have hurt you in such a way where it created a wound that you're healing from. So now you're very guarded. This person may feel like that you're now guarded, that it's hard to approach you. But let me clarify. This could also talk about how this person may have been hurt themselves in the past. Other people may have mistreated them, so they themselves were very protected when it came towards you. Even though you may have been very vulnerable with this person and you had nothing to hide and you were showing this person your best side, Taurus, this person may have still just felt like they needed to guard themselves when it came to you, and that may have destroyed the connection. What's the protection about? Sweetness. Let me see now. What's protection and sweetness? That can go many different ways. All right, we got rest, cleanse, and peace, Taurus. Someone feels like you're protecting your peace, but also I also feel like it's both ways. You decided to protect your peace and maybe walk away or set a boundary with this person. This person also feels like that you should be protected because you're a very sweet energy. This is someone who looks at you like, I don't want to say like the Holy Grail, but they feel that really intense energy when it comes to you, like angelic, like you're divine or something special, like something meaningful. That this person feels you as a soulmate, not as though they see you as a soulmate, they feel you. This is someone that is trying to protect themselves and protect their energy because they're still healing and they just want peace and happiness here. So they may have been very guarded towards you, like I say, but I also feel like this person feels like that you need to be protected because you are a very sweet person. You're very balanced. Death. I asked in my head, like, what is the protection for? And maybe it's an ending here. Someone feels as though this connection ended because they weren't sure which way to go. Yeah, so they isolated. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here with the death card here and the isolation. Someone was trying to self-protect. They were trying to self-protect because they feel like that you're a sweetheart and everything, but at the same time, they just weren't too sure. This is somebody who needed to step away to cleanse themselves, to maybe rest and meditate, to find balance and peace. And inadvertently they created an ending here. They made you feel isolated, they made you feel alone, and through their isolation, they sabotaged the connection. Here's what I'm getting. Look, space. And then what is this? Trust. Okay, why is the trust here? Someone wants you to trust in the process or something. Frustration and reflection. Someone is learning to, someone feels like maybe they do now, Taurus, maybe now they trust themselves, but someone feels like they didn't really fully trust themselves. Someone knows that it was like they knew intuitively that the right move would be to be with you and to have this nice, peaceful life with you, but at the same time, they were afraid. They're frustrated now, like looking at themselves in the mirror. This is somebody that is like in Four of Swords energy in tarot. Like, they're like sitting back reflecting on, damn, I should have did this, I could have done that. You know, what this connection really means to them. This is somebody that has never experienced someone like you before, never. They've never had a connection like this before. When this fell apart, this left them really contemplating life in general. Not just their love life, but who they are, what they're doing. What is it that they really want? Maybe they felt like this love wasn't possible at all, and you gave it to them and scared the hell out of them, Taurus. I really feel that way here. What else is going on here? Where's Taurus at in this? Ooh. They flew over there. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles here. And peeking out, we got the Fool in reverse with the 9. Oh, there's a few peeking out. Peeking out, we got, okay, I may not count these, but I'm going to show you anyway. We got the Fool in reverse, the Devil upright, the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who wants to work on things with you. They want to build something with you. They want to learn from this connection. They want to try to come up with a compromise, but at the same time, they're very hesitant. They're very hesitant. They're afraid to take a leap of faith. They're holding back. And maybe because there's some sort of addiction or some sort of destructive behavior, someone may be struggling with their shadow self, and they really need to look at the light that's at the end of the tunnel here. Someone here may have a lot of inner turmoil that's created addictions, seductive behavior, destructive behavior, codependency, toxicity. There's a lot of toxicity here. Yeah, that ended this connection, that really held it back. We got the 10 of Swords. Someone's toxic ways of being, and that doesn't have to be extremely toxic. It just could mean that they just need to grow up, be more responsible. Maybe they were in player energy and they were indulging with many people. Maybe, drugs or alcohol could be involved. I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying, but this is someone who had some things they needed to let go of. A lot of things on the inside that they really needed to deal with, and they weren't ready for that maybe at the time. Yeah, 4 of Wands in reverse. Someone here may be struggling with their own inner harmony, someone here could be feeling as though there's a lack of support in their life. When you walk into this person's life, they feel like there was already a lack of support. They may have had conflicts at home, conflicts with others. Someone was really like struggling to find what it is that, what it is their achievements are and what is it that they want to do with themselves. And then when you came along, it's like you provided them insight here. Yeah. Leo energy with the strength. You could be dealing with Leo. Someone feels like you were their strength. Someone feels like that you had a really strong influence on their life, that you were very, very influential for them in a good way. They didn't know what to do with themselves. You provided to them a divine intervention in a sense, because you gave them a different way of being, a different way of acting, a different way of thinking. 2 of Cups here with the Ace of Swords. Now this person knows for sure that you are the person that they should have been with. Someone has gained mental clarity about this connection after maybe taking some time to think about things. Or this is what's to come. They're trying to find this truth. They're trying to have this breakthrough so that they can have equal give and take connections here. This is somebody that's tired of living the sort of lifestyle they've been living in. Maybe they've had many options all the time just so that they wouldn't have to be in committal energy here. And now somebody is like ready. With this 8 of Swords in reverse and the Justice, someone here is opening themselves up to new perspectives. They're setting themselves free from some sort of mental imprisonment around what it is that they can't have or shouldn't have with you. And now they're ready to stand on their power with the Emperor here. That's Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, but someone here is ready to take action. Now they're ready to be in control. They're disciplined. They're focused. Now they're thinking more practically about their life and about the connections that are in it, Taurus, and they're ready to make a move to do what's right. Yeah, so now they're motivated, definitely, with the Ace of Wands here. Somebody here is definitely motivated. They have an urge to create. They have a willpower, desire. They want a passionate beginning now, because they've had time to think about things and where they want things to go. And now they're in the mental energy of making their dreams come true here with the Page of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Someone here is curious about what a Ten of Cups will look like with you. They're also wanting to discuss this with you. Somebody wants to communicate with you. They have a thirst for knowledge about blissful relationships, about inner happiness, about fulfillment, about dreams coming true. This is someone that I feel like went through life just coasting, not really putting any expectations on anything, which is good. But at the same time, they probably never really sat down and thought about what it is that they want for themselves. They were just going along with the flow, just whatever, worked for them at the moment. But then they met you, and I really feel like you inspired a way of thinking for this person so now they're like, okay, what do I really want with my life? Do I really want these type of connections I've been investing in? Or am I really ready to settle down and be with someone like Taurus? Taurus has shown me a different way of being, a different way of living here. I really feel that here. Yeah, so someone wants to come back in now, Taurus. They want their intentions are to try to repair the connection. Someone here wants to maybe explore a different way of being with you, and they want to try to restore what was broken. They want to gain. They want things to grow with you. This is like the Seven of Pentacles to me. Like someone wants to invest into you. They want to put into hard work. They want to do whatever it takes to try to make this right here. We got the compromise card here with the vow. Like someone here is dreaming, they're wishing, they're hoping that you may be open to working things out with them. Someone here wants to have a reconciliation with you. Yeah, because now they've learned lessons. They've learned major lessons here, Taurus, about loving themselves, about being independent, about, being stressed out and how to let go of things that stress them out. But I also feel like someone here is stressed out because they know, what they've done to you. They know that they've broken your heart, and they know how that must have made you feel, and they really feel bad. Ooh, man, those cards flipped, didn't it? Well, let's see what that is. Now, the reason why that crashed like that, Taurus, is because this may indeed involve a third-party situation, okay? This could be someone who's already involved with someone else, or like have a baby mama, baby daddy. They may be married, going through a divorce, whatever. Take it how it resonates, Taurus, okay? This third party, this may have been a blockage. This person may have had to relieve their options and make it only so that it's you that they're going after. And this may have been what happened here. It looks like someone broke up with someone here. We got the breakup card here with the marriage and the natural disaster and the sneak peek. Somebody has been in the background watching you guys, watching your person or watching you. Someone that's been broken up with has been watching in the background, and they're seeking to start shit. So be forewarned. That's why that crashed like that. This X energy has been watching your person. Maybe your person may not have even been talking to this person. They may have already broken up with them or something. But this person's been watching them. It's like they expect for them to come running back towards you, and they're seeking to cause like some kind of issue here. Let me get the vibe on this third party energy. We got the tension at the bottom here. This is someone who feels stressed out and they're worried because they feel left out. And they feel like it's totally unfair with the legal card in reverse. Or I could also talk about how someone's under a lot of tension because they're going through a divorce. Someone knows that your person's about to divorce them or taking the court over something maybe. And they're cutting ties with them. And they're no longer wasting time with the time in reverse. Like someone is like, okay, you know what? I want to be with Taurus. I know this means that I have to make it official and let this go with you. So if this is marriage, this is divorce. If this is not marriage and it's just like a long-term relationship, it's coming, it's over. Like somebody's ready to cut ties and be done with this. They feel like they've wasted enough time on trying to make this work, and they're awakening to what this is, and they're setting themselves free from all the nightmares, from all the things that didn't work out. And now someone is ready to ground themselves and do what they need to do to be happy. So this third party is pissed. What's this third party's vibe? What's this third party's energy? Yeah, I told you, someone's like been in the background watching. This is someone who's been wearing a mask. This is someone who's pretending as though they're unbothered, they're hiding something. Someone here is very deceptive. Ooh. Yeah, this is someone who your person may have set boundaries with. They may have drew a line in the sand and say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired of being disrespected. I can't be with you anymore. And this has this person feeling trapped. So they feel like they have no options anymore. And They see you and or your person moving on, probably together, being settled and established, and they don't like it. They're very worried about it. Yeah, family came out of reverse. This is someone that somebody was in a family dynamic with. This could be a marriage. This could be baby mama, baby daddy. Take it how it resonates. But it was in the reverse, and the karmics in reverse, suffering and silence in reverse, and bad consequences upright. This tells me that this is a connection that was very karmic. There was a lesson that needed to be learned here about this family dynamic. What this person may have been struggling to leave this person alone because of the family dynamic they hold with them. And now they're starting to understand that someone was just playing a lot of games. You know, there's nothing that was going to come out of this. You know, this was a bad choice. Someone keeps giving mixed signals. There's a lot going on, and that it's just time to cut it. And this person just doesn't want to let it go. Someone here doesn't want to let it go. They don't. Okay, so let me get you, Taurus. So what's the advice here? Let me get you some advice, and then I'm going to get you an angel card and close the reading out. I didn't want this reading to be very long. I really hope that it resonated for you guys. If so, please hit the thumbs up and share the video. It really helps out the channel, and thank you for doing so. All right, what's the advice here for Taurus? Okay, Taurus. We got the Death card. Excuse me. Scorpio energy with the Ace of Cups both upright. So Spirit is asking you to accept an ending to the way things were that were not working for you. So in other words, there could be a major change here, a new beginning here, an end of a cycle here. And now there's a new beginning here in love. Spirit is wanting you to be open to that. The Moon in reverse, Pisces energy. Spirit is asking you to release your fears, to don't be afraid of this. There could be some sort of insecurities or misinterpretation or something going on where you feel like this isn't going to work out, and it is. Spirit is asking you to be open to it. This is a new beginning here in love. Yeah, Three of Cups. This is something to be celebrated here. Okay, this is something that is supposed to bring you happiness. So this ending, what did not work out between you and this person before is over. That toxic energy is done. There's new love on the radar here. Spirit is asking you to trust yourself and to see that something bright is going to come this way. It's going to come your way when it comes to love. Okay, Taurus, let me get you an angel card here as your last message. I hope this resonated for you. Endings with new beginnings. 420. Angel number popped in my head. It's like fresh starts with an open mind. Spirit is saying to release your fears, you know. And if there is in your situation, Taurus, if this isn't like an ex or somebody coming back towards you after leaving someone alone, I also feel like Spirit is guiding you to maybe, you know, whatever, this may have been something you walked away from and you're just done with it. Spirit is asking you to just go ahead and move forward and start socializing more. You may have some anxieties or something about going out and meeting new friends or going to events and things like that, and Spirit is guiding you to do that. So if you've walked away from this situation, you drew a line in the sand and you're just like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this ex anymore. I want to change my life. Or I want to see what else is out there. Spirit is asking you to do that. And to remember that you are an earth angel. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. And we'll do one more. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So Spirit is letting you know that you are going to be receiving messages. These could be angel numbers. Could be the angel number 420 since it came to mind. Okay. You may be seeing those synchronicities. You may be hearing songs, you know, like lyrics that, you know, special, you know, that go with your situation. Spirit is just asking you to be aware of that, to be on the lookout for that. And also remember who you are as an earth angel, okay? To be easy on yourself, okay? You are very compassionate, you're very empathetic, and you're very sensitive. And oftentimes as an earth angel, you may get abused for those qualities by people who really are just injured souls, okay? So remember who you are, remember your identity, and remember that you're on a mission, and listen to your intuition and what your spirit guides are telling you, okay? All right, so Taurus, I really hope you enjoyed that message, okay? Please hit the thumbs up and have a great day. Bye.